time to press play. Game dev magic brewing, it's launch day. Got the engine power, building worlds so bright. Pixel dreams and coding, lighting up the night. Tune in now, it's starting soon. Level up, we reach the moon. Free of forge, it's time to shine. In our world, it's game dev time. Heroes rise from pixels, every quest awaits. Destiny is calling, open up the gates. XP points for gaining in this epic stream. Every challenge conquer, crafting every dream. Tune in now, it's starting soon. Level up, we reach the moon. Free of forge, it's time to shine. In our world, it's game dev time. Heroes rise from pixels, every quest awaits. Destiny is calling, open up the gates.
How much?
3 points for gaining in this epic stream. Every challenge conquer, crafting every dream. Tune in now, it's starting soon. Level up, we reach the moon. Free of forge, it's time to shine. In our world, it's game dev time.
Yeti. All right, what about now? Now it's definitely working. I can see the little thing going woo, going up and down. That was weird. We I accidentally. Oh, yep, here's the issue. No, that's proper. Huh. Basically, I accidentally, I wasn't really paying attention. I was just upgrading or updating my my computer, and I accidentally upgraded to Windows 11. So that kind of messed with a bunch of things, but yeah. Yeah, we're not so bald anymore. It's actually kind of growing. I can like it feels like hair. It's super soft. Not so bald anymore. You actually look pretty good. Do I? Do I? Do I? I don't know. I still think I like the longer hair. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh. Different colors and stuff. There we go. Should have used Linux. Listen, Linux just isn't as good for gaming. From what I've heard. That's what it is. It's just not as good. And it's like you have to, you can make it work. The amount of hoops you have to hop through and stuff, it's just not, doesn't sound too great, you know? One of these days, maybe. Actually, Linux is getting to a point where it emulates Windows better than Windows itself. Right. It's getting there. It's not there yet, but it's getting there. But we are going to install Linux. We're going to install it on a VM. That's my thought. Is we're going to do a VM. Probably not. No, I don't know. Maybe today, but yeah, I do want to get a VM, and I'm willing to put Linux on it. So do Nix? Yeah, no. I just don't know what flavor of Linux to do. What yeah. I think what is it? Arch Linux? Is your PC crazy powerful? Yeah, I mean, like, it's pretty powerful, I like to think. That's the wrong one. We got a Ryzen 9 3900X. I could have sworn I had a higher. Thought we had a 72 or 90 something. Maybe the guy who fixed my computer changed it. Then we got, what is this? Oh, we're running high on the RAM right now. What the heck? What is running? We don't have that many tabs open. Interesting. Ravier and party. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. That's weird. None of my volume things were working. Interesting. Welcome. We actually just started. So perfect timing. So let me just say something real quick. I'm not usually this ugly. I kind of underestimated chat, and I had to go bald. This is about a couple weeks ago, so it's still growing in. It's growing back in, but eventually I'll have my luscious hair back. Eventually. But we are brand new to Godot. We're about 4 weeks in on misunderestimated. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, we're brand new to Godot and programming in general. This is like our 4th week of doing this. Just did our first game jam, which is the Kenny Jam, that ended yesterday. But here, let me show you guys real quick what we're working on, because I got to get back to figuring out what it is we're doing here. We have the idea with this is to be just like a free mobile game, something you can just like grab your phone and, I don't know, if you're on the train, on a plane, on your toilet, whatever, you just sit there, quick, easy, kind of fun little thing. So we have a single joystick and then a radius that appears, and this is your attack radius. Amazing. And then the sandbox aspect, that's the dangerous one. I used to get really deep into like into games like Ark Survival Evolved, which is like a sandbox. Oh boy. Really deep in. That game has taken thousands of hours from me. Art, software, game development. Oh, Monolithic. Oh, I know Monolithic. I know that. That sounds familiar. I think I'm actually... What? Bam, hit that. Ah, that's fancy. Awesome. Go to everything in text format, that's great. Yeah. Well, welcome to me trying to figure out how to do all this stuff. What I think we're doing today is I'm not quite sure, to be perfectly honest. We can pull up the game design document stuff. Whoops, not that. Bam, we'll do that. So there's a couple. Is installing Linux VM? Not yet, Infinite Coder. We're not doing the Linux VM quite yet. Not quite yet. We will do it eventually, but probably need a window manager anyway. Apparently, when we accidentally updated to Windows 11, it comes with a window manager of some sort. See, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. All the preset little things. How fancy is that? Look at that. Boom. Oh. This is just tiling. Oh. Howdy, that gamer. Howdy. Plasma has this out of the box. Ah. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me which flavor of Linux to get, and then we're gonna have to go through like how to actually navigate using it. Is the code that drives all that. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. But for now, today, I really want to get into working on this game, because although we did the game jam, it just feels like I haven't done much. T2 Linux with Plasma. Gotcha. Or Hyperland. Never mind. Okay. Sounds good. I think maybe we'll just get a... Oh, yes. Focus on code. You're right, Hickatile. Thank you. And welcome, Hickatile. Hello. T2. That... What is this? This looks complex. Very complex. Very, very complex. We're gonna work on our coding first. Work on our skills, increase them, and then eventually we can level up to doing something nifty like that. He's developing T2 Linux. You don't have to do that. Oh yeah, we're definitely not going to be developing on... Not for a great while. Okay. So there's a couple things we can actually work on. I want to do the base stuff first. Actually, I have pasta for choosing a Linux distro. Oh, cool. What are... Fedora's actually a great starting distro. I've heard of that. I don't know. I'm not a fan of wearing fedoras, so I don't think I want a Linux distro called Fedora. Purely for that reason. I don't look good in fedoras. Okay, so we're gonna want to work on the base, because we're going off of, if we get all the base mechanics and stuff working, then it should help our game go by a lot faster. Making the long-term things, and whatnot. Reusable scripts, reusable functions, the whole thing. What we could do is actually, I gotta go back to play. We have the attacking. Oh yeah. Let's actually first fix the purple companion, or purple fairy, because they're shooting way off, and I think that has something to do with our whatchamacallit, attack speed curve. Do I want that infinite coder? Do I? Wait, why is our attack speed's only 10, but we were like shooting that fast? Oh my. Did we do something wrong with the... There's no way 10 should be shooting that fast. No way. Oh, I guess so. Our scaling on is just very wild. Huh. Nukes your hard drive if you type something wrong? Yeah, we definitely don't want that. That would be a pain. I mean, luckily it's on a VM, so it wouldn't matter as much, but still does not sound very fun. Okay, so this looks pretty decent. We just need to fix the purple fairy shots. So let's go to our purple fairy script. Fairy purple scene. Open the script. That's right, it's empty because we need the... Oh boy, we have so many things open. Let's just do a little cleanup real quick. We can leave that open. Close that. Close that. Close that. I guess close that. Close that. Keep that open actually. Enemy class, okay. The real Linux OGs use Hannah Montana Linux. Hannah Montana Linux? I'll chuck it in and be on our way. Getting him to nuke his windows. And we're not nuking windows. No, we are keeping. By the way, if you guys hadn't noticed, when we updated our windows, it took away the little watermark. We didn't pay for Windows yet, but it took away the watermark, which is really nice. Now we look fancy. We look like we know what we're doing. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, I would say. All right, now let's get to programming. First thing I want to check is on the purple fairy, what are the stats? Attack speed's at 20. So what's happening is it's attacking fast, but it's not, or is it animating fast? Let's see. The watermark usually appears after an hour of being booted. Oh, I've had the computer booted up for at least a couple hours now. At least. So I don't know what's going on. Oh my, where is our purple fairy? We're gonna have to do this real quick. Bring the speed up. And we'll do grab you. Grab you. We'll just move him out of the way a little bit more though. That should be good. Put a texture on your ground. We could put a texture on the ground, but I don't know what our textures are yet. Okay, so the animations are going off the attack scale. It's just the bolt itself is not. Easy fix. I think we're gonna do the I'm thinking doing the art and the texture stuff last. Oh, you can use the material from the wall. Why? What would doing that do though? Like why? What does this accomplish? 'Cause I think and we could just change the color a little bit. Oh, these are some really gross colors. You need like grassy. I don't like messing with these. I don't know why. Before, this HSV thing used to be like perfect. Like it would be like a nice solid color thing, but ever since something happened, it started dimming. And it would turn white or I don't know what it is. Like look at this, look how weird it looks. Usually it's just like red, orange, yellow, green, blue. And they're not like weird shades. I don't know what we did over here to make this happen. Like this green does not look green. It doesn't look the same. Because the flat color is ugly. Rude. Do a channel point goal for a Linux only stream where you install a dual boot Linux distro of chat's choice. Of course, you install it streaming from your phone and do the whole stream on Linux. Oh boy. What color mode is the environment? Oh, that's a good question. Whoa. It just turned regular green now. This is just like Fimic. Dual booting is easy. Is it? Filmic. We're on Filmic for some reason. I don't know why. Tone mapping converts linear tone mapper operator reads something. You made the ground hurt more than just white. No, look, it's gonna go back once we touch anything else. See? This just looks so gross. What if we do our 3F6 8 9? That's our colors. There, is that better than white? Cinnamon gnome. I only ever heard of gnome. Do you have Instagram? No. We don't have an Instagram. Or we do have an Instagram, but I've never used it. Okay, we just have to fix these bolts. And then we're good. The speed of them. Look at that, that's so bad. It should just clap us, yeah. Oh, it goes away. Okay, so we'll go to, I'm wondering, maybe it's no, Spellbolt follows the Spellbolt thing. So it has to be something within the fairies, or the enemy class's creation of the bolt. Not so familiar with that mean. Not super familiar with it. String. Wait. Why is my... We have to figure out why the sounds of OBS don't want to work. Also, I hate this new volume mixer thing. Look at this. It doesn't... It used to be a nice little pop-up. I could move around. But no. They had to change it up. Okay, so we'll do... I'll have to move it over here for now. Yeah, it really is awful. Okay. That's fine. Okie dokie. So, why are we shooting improperly? Why is it not scaling? I think this is why. Our attack speed scale. I don't think it's cast 1 anymore. Oh, no, it might be, because this is the old thing. Yeah, it is cast 1, never mind. Cast 1, attack speed scale. Cast 1, attack speed scale. Okay. So why are you being weird? Attack speed curve sample. Where are we using the attack speed curve sample? I don't think we are using it anywhere. No, we're not. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, what I really need to do with the sound stuff is mess around with OBS and fix it up. That would probably be the best. But yeah, we are just so busy doing different things. I need to listen. If any of you guys are like decent video editors, I could use some video editing, because that is taking up a lot of time. Video editing takes up a lot of time, and then I'm also planning out something else, some big thing that's coming up. It takes a lot of time. A lot. Tell me about it. Yeah, we've been working on the same 2 like long form videos for almost a week now. I mean, I haven't been able to work on it the past 3-ish days because of the game jam, but it's been rough. Can't stream all the time, so I've been creating 1 or 2 videos a week. Listen, the thing is, we stream every day, starting, oh, by the way, tomorrow, huge announcement. Starting tomorrow, we're starting the stream an hour early. So at 10:30 CST. And then we're ending at the same usual time. Again, no, this is the same thing I've been talking about. I just finally got the protein powder in, and that's what I'm going to do for my lunch. Is I'll have to do that. I thought you were already doing it? No. We are now. Now, like tomorrow we are. Starting tomorrow, for sure. Just eat on stream. See, I was thinking about that, but every time I do eat on stream, it's just I can't do things. It's harder to talk to y'all. It's harder to code. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, I do see a lot of streamers eating on stream, but I don't know. I personally don't enjoy watching people eat on stream. And then also it just takes away from, like, if I'm chewing and stuff, how am I supposed to talk to you guys? What am I gonna do? Like, start talking with my mouth full? Gross. Nah. I feel like that's a little disrespectful to y'all. We're not about that. Or what I do is I'll eat, and then I have to like sit here and just like and then start talking. I would rather you eat than starve to death. Listen, Dr. Dart, we found the happy medium. The happy medium is I just drink a protein shake for lunch. That's it. I need to figure out how to add more calories to it, but yeah, that's going to be the play, I think. Oh, man. I don't like it when streamers drink on stream. So every time, I pound back water during stream. So you don't like it when I go like this. Man, there's just no pleasing you guys, is there? No, stop ad. These ads have gotten me silenced before. Which you'd be like, why is an ad silencing part of the video? I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. All right, back to work. I will say the game jam, it was a fun experience for sure. I learned a little bit, but it wasn't like, I don't know, maybe I was hyping it up too much in my head about it being like a transformative experience for learning. It was nice to kind of just not worry about perfection and just go at it. But at the same time, like, I don't know. Would I have, just by normally working on this game, would I learn more? Then I guess I learned more about like the overall process maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about game jams yet. Okay, so we're trying to find our attacks. And specifically, here it is. Our set timer speed. So our player has a timer that we use to set the attack speed. We have that as well with our purple fairy, our enemy class. Range area timer. .31. Interesting. current one. And I have nearly, yeah, BTD6 is fantastic. I have nearly blackboarded, well, I've blackboarded every single easy map. And I'm working on the other ones, Legion TD and Element / Axon. I haven't played those. I'll have to look into those ones. Here, I'm like starting it up on my phone to see if I can show off the achievements. Play. Oh no, there's a new map, so I haven't blackboarded them all. Oh, that's not gonna show. You can't. There's no way you can see it from there. Yeah, no. The thing is, it's not even a green screen. Hang on, I have blackboarded every single easy and half the mediums or intermediates. Yeah, it's not actually a green screen. It's like a border cutout thing. Super cool. That, or I'm just in a green room. Guess you guys will never know. Is it NVIDIA broadcast? No, it's not. It's just an OBS. Have fun. Oh, geez, 360. Hold up. I've had a Scrappy handy for that. SR skirt. I don't know what that word is. Oh, I'm using NVIDIA broadcast. Yeah, no, this is just. Ooh. This one is just like an OBS plugin, and it's to, I can't remember what it's called. It's like remove background or something, and it, as you can see, it works pretty good. I mean, it's pretty solid with getting the space between my fingers and everything as well. Screen copy. I was like, what is Scrappy? Just stream phone display on PC. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I haven't tried to do that on my phone. Oh, one sec. Oh, Wolfric. Oh man. Listen, the worst is, I just like before I start stream is when I eat my lunch, so it's always the worst. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Yeah. Have redeem minus 360 to cancel it out. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I need to just increase the cost of the 360s. That's what I should do. Increase the cost. I feel like over time, everything is just slowly increasing in costs. That's what it feels like. All right, so we need to figure out, why is our inflation going crazy? Yeah, listen, I'm not the one printing the points here. So is point banks, just non-stop printing. All right, so why are our enemy bolts being dumb? Projectile attack speed. Why are we setting it back to attack speed? I feel like this is useless. Let's see what happens. Maybe. I hope it just like fixes. Oh, that did a thing. That definitely did a thing. Okay, cool. Huge. So we just delete this line. Save. Head to our purple fairy. What's the speed again on it? Please don't be 1. If the speed's 1, I might cry. Character stats. Attack speed 20. Okay, that's good. That's really good. What if we set it to 1? Now it should slow everything down. So slow the animation down and slow the bolt itself down. Come on. Oh, geez, it goes real slow. Oh, no, the bolt's not going slow, though. What the heck? What the heck? The animations are way too slow, and the bolts are just going fast. What? Maybe it's something in our spellbolt GD. Yeah, so it's resetting the attack speed. What if we just don't set the attack speed here?
Hey Erica, did my membership increase? When your questions about life turn into questions about money, there's Erica.
And we skip this ad. So if we just don't, because maybe we're like changing the attack speed too many times. Oh, wow. Wow. Where's the bolt? Oh, that's going super slow. Hyper slow. Holy moly. That's slow. Okay. Let's actually, what is our player doing for this? Maybe that's the key. Is we see what we're gonna have to refactor to basically make it copy what the player, no, what the companion is doing. Yeah. So what we can do is, here it is, the attack. So projectile scene, instantiate, closest target, global get projectile speed. Why is that lowercase? That needs to be uppercase though. I don't know how that's working. Does casing not matter? That doesn't sound right. Let's actually look in our global then. Oh, get projectile speed is lowercase. Get projectile speed. So that's what we need to do. Companion, instead of here. Wait, is this our companion? No, that's our companion, sorry. Here, our enemy. Instead of doing this, global dot get projectile speed. And it needs an argument, doesn't it? Yeah. And this would just be attack speed, if I recall. Attack speed. A stats.attack speed times 0.01. That's what it is. So we head back to the enemy and try that. And now, let's see. It's just the animation super slow. Okay, okay. That looks right. What if we'll hike up the attack speed a little bit to, let's say 5. That's not a 5. 5. No, Mach 5. There we go. Ugh. So I've been trying to get back into gaming more, because as a game developer, I feel like it's very important to play games. That, and also it's a good excuse to play games. Yeah, there we go. Now that looks right. I haven't been playing much lately either. Yeah, it's like you don't, because you're so focused on your own game that it's like, you know, by the time like you have free time, it's like I need to do other things. So I'm trying to like block out a specific amount of time to play a game. Now, the problem is to do this research, I need to like actually, I feel like the best way to understand game mechanics and to like actually play games for research purposes, I'm going to take away those quotes, for actual research purposes, is to get really good at a game. Now, the problem with getting really good at a game is it takes a lot of time. So I need to find, I personally enjoy competitive games a lot. So I need to pick a game that I can kind of focus in on and get really good at, so then I can learn all the ins and outs about different mechanics and whatnot, and then try to take it from look at it from like a developer perspective, and then actually learn that way. So I'm trying to think of what is a good competitive game. The games I play right now just makes me want to game with dwarves. What games do you play, Ironic? I need a competitive game. So there's a couple choices that I've been kind of going over. So I've been looking at, we have two styles we could do. Do like an FPS, because I like competitive. Or we could do some kind of like RPG type thing, because I also like the RPG elements. Play Dota, it's great. Yeah, so that's actually one of the ones I was looking at. We have like, of course, I was looking at League. I was looking at Smite, and those kind of games. I forgot what they're called, like MOBAs. MOBA. Massive Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. Yeah. Dota. MOBA, and a very different name that's not okay to say on Twitch. Yeah, MOBA. Okay, ignore that. But then I was also looking at things like WoW. And then, of course, FPS. I was looking at things like Overwatch, because Overwatch is supposedly more casual friendly. And then if I try hard on a casual, then I should start to learn the mechanics more. Valorant. Deadlock is third-person shooter plus Dota. Bro, if you play any of these games, I'll join you. All right, Wolfric. We're putting together a little research team. Like, ideal scenario here, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Ideal scenario is we get a little team together, like a team of however many a team in these competitive games are, and we just on our free time. I think that would be really cool. Usually 5 players. Yeah, something like 5. I know, for example, like WoW, I have a lot of experience in WoW, like a lot of experience, and that's 3 people. League, Smite, Dota, I think that's all 5. Same thing with Overwatch and Valorant. 5. It's just, I don't know what's a good game and what makes them good and all that. One to learn. So I tried last night after stream. I did the League tutorial. I played a little bit. I didn't actually play a real game. I just did the tutorial and a bunch of practices. There's a lot to learn, like a lot. But I'm willing to learn. I have like 2,000 hours in Overwatch. So maybe we get good at Overwatch. I do have some experience in Overwatch. Please don't. Oh, don't get good at Overwatch. Gotcha. 4,365.4 hours in Dota. Interesting. What is so? To my knowledge, like League, Smite, and Dota are all MOBAs, and they're all relatively similar. I think Smite has the more, like shoulder riding aspect, and League has a more top-down view. I will play it again though if you want. And then WoW, I will always have a soft spot for WoW, just because this was like the first like big game I really got into. Besides like MW2 back in like little kid era, where I was a squeaker on on Xbox Live and MW2, doing 360s off Rust with a whatever the sniper is. Yeah, I feel similar about WoW, just can't justify a sub price anymore. See, that's the thing. I was gifted a year sub to WoW, so it's like WoW is free for me right now. Free for now. I don't like throwing money away if I don't play daily. Yeah, I totally feel that. When I'm not playing it, I feel like I'm wasting the money, but yeah. I feel like a sub kind of makes you want to feel the need that you have to play it all the time. That's like a struggle I've been trying to break, or I have broken at this point. League is good because it's free. Smite's free, Dota's free. I mean, all these games are free, which is good. It's just how many. Let me know which one you want to play. Yeah, I will. I'll let you know. It's we got to do a little compare and contrast. Barely know anything about League. Perfect. All three are free. Each one has their own design ideas. Right. Poll. We could do a poll. So we can do a poll. Which game to master? League, Dota, Smite, Valorant, Overwatch. There we go. Put a little poll out there. League is meant to be accessible. Smite has third-person camera and arena mode. Dota is just the best. Wikipedia even says so. Don't waste a nanosecond of your life playing League or Smite. Oh, gotcha. Dota has a lot of anti-fun mechanics that suck for new players, but increase the skill ceiling a lot. What is an anti-fun mechanic? Is that things like CC, like stuns, fears, other movement impairing stuff? Like a hero that hurts you if you move. Oh, interesting. Don't waste a nanosecond of your life playing League or Smite. There's a counter, but it's not intuitive to know how to use it. It's all about learning counterplay in the game. I hear good things about Warframe. Interesting. There's like 100+ heroes to learn. Oh boy. So my strategy... my strategy for learning these games are one, we must pick game. Pick game. 2, pick one character. 3, limit test. So what I mean by limit test is we pick one player or one character, and then we just non-stop grind that one character so then we can learn the base of the games. Preferably the first character would be relatively easy mechanically. Got an ad, by the way. Oh boy. All right, we'll wait. mechanically easy. Dota is actually free. Interesting. Worked hard on making game appeal to players. Interesting. So it sounds like Dota is a solid play. Just try learning Dota. What are the top competitive games? Oh, it's literally Dota. Apex, COD, Dota, DBZ Fighter, Fortnite. Maybe we become a Fortnite pro. No, we're not doing that. Valorant's good. League, Overwatch, PUBG, Rocket League, Samurai Showdown, StarCraft. StarCraft 2 is still considered one of the... Wow. So I don't want... Ideally, it's some... I like having some kind of powers. Ah, welcome back. We're just looking at the top competitive games here. So we got things like Dota, Fortnite, League, Valorant, Apex, Rocket League, PUBG, Rainbow, CS2, or yeah, CS, COD. Interesting. Howdy, Raymond. Howdy. We're talking about Smite Fiorini. What up, bro? Welcome. Smite, he says. If you're doing this for research for your game, yes. We are trying to pick a game to get really good at for research. That's what we're trying to do. For research purposes, we need to get really, really good at a game. It's just which game would be the best learning experience. That is our goal right now. Yeah. So if you guys have any recommendations that aren't on the little poll, that no one answered the poll yet. But if any of you guys have any ideas, chuck them in. How many summoner characters in Dota? There's many summoner characters in Dota. So the thing is, I want a variety, because like my personal kind of like, I don't know, gameplay style is I like being like a almost like a rogue in a way, where it's like I like having high mobility, I like big damn, and I like being able to survive. That's what I like. So for those of you who played World of Warcraft, I've mained a druid for over 10 years. And then I've messed around with like a paladin. I've messed around with rogue a lot. I liked rogue a lot. I liked mage. I just like high mobility. I like having that kind of mobility freedom. And then I like being able to not be a glass cannon. Almost like a brawler, maybe, would be the term. That's the thing. I don't even know what the term would be. But yeah, the strat. Okay, so it's seeming like Dota, position 3 frontline. Okay, so we get really good at Dota. There's also great heroes to learn because they're hard to kill. Can you add catch the countdown to the poll? Infinite Coder, what is catch the countdown? Battle Cup? When? What is Battle Cup? Weekly Dota automated tournament. Oh. Well, I guess, yeah. If we end up going with Dota, then yeah, that would probably be it. Now, the other thing is we need to... Dota and League suck now. Too many sweats and horrible people in the game. Dr. Dark, I don't think you realize, but we're about to sweat in one of these games. We're going to like the goal is to get really, really good at the game so then we can learn the mechanics better. I can be a sweat in a game. This is what we need to do, because the best way to learn the full mechanics is to get good. And I mean, I'm not saying like top of the top good. Maybe like platinum level, at least above gold. If assuming like the ranking system's like bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and then specialty of some sort. It's just a pretty basic game. What is Catch the Countdown? Catch the Countdown does not... Yeah. I wonder who made this game. Understanding how to set up your person as you progress is the issue, because there are different things you can do, even as a speedrun page. Infinite Coder, we need to learn a game, preferably with kind of like RPG elements to it, and that's what we're doing. You still have an hour of gaming to do. Oh, you're right. You're right. We'll figure it out. Yeah. So things like we were saying, like Dota, League, Valorant has some. Overwatch has some. I mean, technically Siege has some. Stuff like that. Now, the other thing is we have to, because we're formulating a team here. We need to have a little like team. So we got myself and Wolfric right now. And we need to find other people who are also going to try to get good to learn mechanics and stuff. Team. Team indeed. Speaking of team, don't forget everyone. We got some mighty, mighty fine team things here. Realm of the Mad God exalts. Oh my Lanta, what is this? This is wild. I mean, it looks cool, but we need a competitive game. Is this? Oh, it is an MMO RPG. The other thing is, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm not the biggest Pixel fan. I said it. Dota. All right, we're gonna learn Dota. That's what we're gonna learn. Do the Legend of Zelda. Listen, I'm not doing a speed run. Okay, so we'll try out Dota. I'm down to Dota anytime. All right, tonight after stream, whenever we end stream, I'm gonna try to learn Dota. Time to play CS2? No, I'm not gonna. See, the thing with like shooters is like, you really have to, it's all about mouse movement. And my mouse aim is not great. Not great. Okay, so we'll try to learn Dota. I assume I can just grab it on Steam, right? I'll download Dota. Yeah. Don't say speedrun, but it's fascinating how they pack so much content in such a small space. Indeed. Alright, I don't know why Steam's taking forever. Let's just close that for now. We'll do that later. Alright, so we have our game. We're gonna learn some Dota. As Ironic said, don't waste a nanosecond in League. Smite looked pretty solid as well, from what I saw. It looked interesting. What up, LT? We just finished discussing what game we're gonna get really good at. And no, we're not live right now. This is actually a pre-recording. This is just a pre-recording of what's going on. Hopefully I recorded this properly and you have entered the chat right at this moment when I am talking to you. All right, let's go back to our game now. Our game, the team game. I think today we're going to pop some programming juice pretty soon. And that will give us the power and the wisdom and intellect to pump out some high quality programming. When are we releasing this game? This game will be released. Oh geez, no. Oh, I ran into. Anyways, we don't talk about what I just did. This game will be released in. Okay, so we're gonna do. The summoner is good. The fairy's good. We could do the specialty move for the spirit, which is just a slow. I don't want to do that yet though. I want the base mechanics. So what other base mechanics? Whoa! What other base mechanics do we really need in the game? That's the question. We could do. We have movement. We have companions. We have adding a companion. Oh. Big boss. That's what we need. We need to do the big boss. All right, team, we're gonna take on the big boss. We're gonna add the mechanics for the big boss. And then hopefully those mechanics will transfer over per boss. And each boss, what we'll end up doing is we'll make a separate script for each boss, because we've learned that is probably the best way to do it. Unfortunately. Although, wait a sec, no. It might not be, because how are these guys moving, our red fairies? Hold up. Why are they working, or how are they working? We have to relearn our entire game because enemy class. Okay, so they all just follow the enemy class still. Okay, so what we could do is we could just throw the enemy class on the boss and then do both enable both the melee and ranged flags, which is the boss flag. That's going to be a lot, though. So if attack type 1, if attack type 2, if attack type 3, melee, and cast. So we need to be able to differentiate and tell the boss when to cast and when to melee. That's going to be difficult. That's going to be very difficult. Let's go over here. We'll just do... I think we're going to do a new... Yeah. We'll do a new thing. Duplicate the template. Here it is. We'll just toss it over here. And we'll call this boss script. Boss should do both melee and... Oh, geez. Melee and ranged attacks. Plus, should do melee, ranged, and special attacks. That's what needs to happen. So yeah, actually, we'll probably make a new script for the boss. I think that would be safe instead of trying to weasel it into the enemy class. What do we think, team? Is that the proper way of doing things? I think so. For the tasks, we need to do casting, melee, special. We also need the targeting, movement. I think that's it for that. Right? Casting, special, melee, targeting, movement. Yeah. How complicated is the boss AI supposed to be? I don't think it's gonna be that complicated. I mean, this is what it's gonna be doing here. Is it's gonna cast, Is he supposed to have stages? No, we're not gonna do stages. I think stages would be too complicated. It's just gonna be like, this is just a base boss fight, so it's just like, think about it like a really strong standard enemy that can do everything that the separate enemies can do. So he'll be able to cast just like the casters. He'll be able to do melee just like the melees, and he'll be able to use the special just like the companions. So this boss in particular that we're working on will be able to heal as its special ability, which is going to make it a quite challenging first boss. But I think that's what we do. Yeah. And then eventually we also need to add in, for the enemies, we also have to add in that they drop stuff as well. But I think once we finish the boss script, then we move on to the currency system. No ad. Bad ad. Bad. Bad. Skip. There we go. There we go. All right. So, boss should do melee range and special, casting, melee, special, targeting, movement. Cool. All right, what we'll do is, although I really, really want to just use this flag here, I don't think that's the play. I just don't. I want it to be, because we already have it set up. But it doesn't have the logic for choosing when to use a melee, when to use a ranged. Because right now it just uses ranged. I don't think it ever uses the cast. And then we're going to get into hyper coding mode, minus the sunglasses, because I cannot see when I put those on. Run, will do. And know what? While I'm gone, I'll put on a banger of a song. That's a little loud. All right, I'll be back.
Bootstrap the biz from the pixelated ground. Zeros to heroes making big game sounds. Started in a basement dreaming by low wings. Godot Foundation giving life to things. World of Craft where we built our first stage. Player versus code, we scripted every rage. Blocks of Minecraft creating our own lore. Pixel pushing pixels but we always wanted more. World of Craft where we built our first stage. Player versus code, we scripted every rage. Blocks of Minecraft creating our own lore. Pixel pushing pixels but we always wanted more. Freedom Forge where the code runs free. Crafting virtual worlds for all to be. From League of Legends to Valorant's haste.
We're gonna have to switch the words up on this song. We're gonna have to include Dota now, because we're becoming Dota champions, apparently. Whew. All right. Programming juice. Got it. And then, correct, not sponsored. Immortal Dota rank here. We come. Is Immortal like the top Dota rank? I'm gonna have to make an account and everything, don't I? Teach me. Yeah, we're gonna listen at the end of the stream. After we do this crazy coding stuff, before we end the stream and before we raid someone, I'm gonna need you Dota experts to tell me who to play, and because I'm just again, the way we're gonna master this is we just pick one character and we're gonna play that character until we get decent. Immortal is the top players in the world. Immortal, here we come. But I need one character that I can learn that will help me learn everything. That's it. And I'll just only focus on that one character and just grind it out. Then once I understand the basics of the game, then we can start branching off to better characters, more meta, or whatever it is. Yeah, I think that's the play. Yeah. And what I'll do for you guys is I'll just give you a list of the things I want, what I like in a character. Question. Do I make a horror game? The game jam just made me realize I should do smaller games to learn more. I mean, personally, all right. Maybe I shouldn't be admitting this on stream, but I am not good with horror. Horror games, horror movies. You know how like you're back in this is me, like back in middle school. I went on a date and I brought this girl to a horror movie. And the thought process was, oh yeah, I'll be there and I'll be like when she's scared, just bring my arm up and I'll be okay. I'll tell you guys this. I was the one that was freaking out in my chair in the movie theater, huddled up into a ball, like on the verge of crying. I was like, oh my God. So I don't do horror games or horror movies. I like them. Like I thought Insidious was really it was a really cool set of movies. But was I terrified? Absolutely. Absolutely. I also got a traumatic experience from Annabelle. For those of you who don't know, Annabelle's the movie with like a little doll that's like possessed. Well, I went to high school at a like a boarding school, and my couple of my buddies, when we all watched the movie in one of our rooms, and when I went to the bathroom, two of them snuck into my room, hid underneath the bed, and laid there for over an hour underneath the bed. The other one was in a closet, like in one of the closets far away, so I never saw them. And we DC'd. Hang on. Hold up. OBS just said disconnected. That was weird. Okay, OBS is back, I guess. Anyways, the other one had a doll and was in the closet. I'm laying